Today, we're going to uncover some simple, fundamental principles. The ones you just might be missing out on in your own life.
So let me ask you this. What can a simple, everyday snack teach you about mastering life? It's a strange question, I know, but stick with me here. Because sometimes the most profound lessons are hiding in the most common places. Let's begin. We're going to start with something many of us know very well, the humble papad, that crispy, savory little disc you get with a meal. On the surface, yeah, it's just food, but really, it's a masterclass in balance. Now, frying one seems so simple, right? But the process itself, that's what's fascinating. A poppet is paper thin, it's incredibly delicate, and achieving that perfect result, well, that's a whole other story.
You see, there are two main ways this can go completely wrong. If the oil isn't quite hot enough, or you pull it out just a bit too soon, you get this undercooked, greasy disc. It's just unpleasant. But on the flip side, a second too long, and boom, it's burnt. Overfried, bitter, with that dark brown color that tells you you've missed your chance. But when you get it right, it's perfect. The oil is at that exact temperature. It's in and out in one swift, knowing motion. Every single part is cooked evenly. You get the perfect taste, a fantastic texture, and zero extra oil. Just a light, crispy, flavorful bite. So here's the crucial point. The perfect papad isn't about luck. It's not a matter of preference. It's the result of a principle in action. It's all about understanding that delicate balance between time and temperature. It's a skill. And this is what we can call mastery. It's not some mystical talent that only a few people have. No, it's simply applying the right knowledge and the right experience to a task, even a common one, by approaching it in the right way. It's a skill, and any skill can be learned. Okay, now let's see how this idea builds, because we're about to raise the stakes a lot. We're moving from the principles of cooking to the absolute, unbreakable rules of life itself. Just think about water. It's essential for life, right? Drinking it literally sustains you. But apply that same element in the wrong way, inhale it, and it will end you. The principle is non-negotiable. The context is everything. It really is a matter of life and death. And these aren't just suggestions, they are absolute limits. You can survive for days, maybe even weeks without food. But without water, you've only got a few days. And without air, we're talking minutes. These are the fundamental principles of our very existence. And that brings us to the core idea. I really want you to let this sink in. We cannot change the principles, but we can adjust ourselves to the known and observed principles to sustain and also get the best out of it. We don't get to bend the rules, we just learn to work with them. So, how does all this apply to our daily lives? Well, it happens through our habits. Our habits are like a slow, patient architect building our future one day at a time, all based on the principles we choose to follow or to ignore. Think about it. Your daily choices, they're paving a path toward either a long, healthy life or, well, eventually to chronic dysfunction. Over time, poor lifestyle choices can create permanent damage. Take something like diabetes. At its very core, it's a failure of a simple principle. The body just can't regulate sugar anymore. And yet, that one single failure causes widespread chaos throughout the entire system. Every choice, every action, every single day, it's a vote. You are casting a daily vote for the person you're becoming, for the health you're building, and for the life you're creating. So these physical principles, built by our habits, they literally shape our physical reality. But what about the principles that shape our understanding of that reality? This brings us to perception, to cracking the code, and finally seeing the truths that are right there in front of us. I want you to consider the walnut. Look at it. Its shape is a near-perfect replica of the human brain. Nature, it seems, often gives us these very obvious hints, showing us the answer directly if we just look. So the real question becomes, why do we miss it? With clues so simple, so direct, why can we not see the obvious principles at play all around us? What is it that's preventing us from connecting these dots? And maybe, just maybe, there's an even deeper layer to that question. It might not just be about what you can't see. It could be about what you aren't being allowed to see. Why won't society let you see the obvious? That's something to think about.